Yes. Well. Так, давайте let's first read the questions and then watch the videos. Ova kartun. Давай, карта.
One of the questions seen was
Sean.
Sean asked was asked at the job interview was whether he liked working in restaurants.
One of the questions he was asked at the job interview was
whether he liked working in restaurants, what his favorite basketball team was, who his favorite superhero was.
The next question, Tigran.
In the house where Harry grew up, there is a ghost that all of her family has seen, all of her family has lived, all of her family is afraid of.
Ghost we know.
Hockey.
Hockey. Привидение.
Душа, привидение.
Душа человека.
Привидение.
Привидение она. Sunjan kartım երրորդը.
Maria gave her little brother first
aid when
her mother was not at home. His older brother had him on the head. He fell off the sofa and
cut himself. Aid օգնություն. First aid առաջին օգնությունն է, բուժօգնություն. The last one, Liljan, read.
Mark met younger friends through classes he teaches at the theater when he exercises.
Okay, that's it.
Have you ever flown long haul?
I have flown long haul.
Where did you go?
I have gone from New York.
Have you ever had an interview for a job or a place on a course?
Yeah, I actually have been in several interviews for jobs only. I haven't had one for school yet.
What kind of questions did they ask you?
My last job interview, they asked me questions like, what is it like to be a part of a team? To me, they asked me what my favorite superhero was, which is interesting. They asked me, because right now I'm a server at a restaurant, so they asked me like, how's customer service and how important is it to you and stuff like that.
Did you get the job or place?
Yes.
Okay, now first,
Favorite hero. One of the questions Sean was asked at the job interviews was whether he liked working in restaurants. Who his favorite superhero was?
Favorite basketball team.
No, basketball team.
On a course?
Yeah, I actually have been in several interviews for jobs only. I haven't had one for school yet.
What kind of questions did they ask you?
My last job interview, they asked me questions like, what is it like to be a part of a team?
What is it like to be part of a team? Be attentive. You're a team, but there's nothing about basketball team.
To me, they asked me what my favorite superhero was, which is interesting. They asked me, because right now I'm a server at a restaurant, so they asked me like, how's customer service and how important is it to you and stuff like that.
Did you get the job or place?
Yes.
And one more thing, which is really very important when you do tests. There never can be two right answers unless it is written in the task. Never. Չի կարող լինել երկու ճիշտ պատասխան։ Մինչև եթե գրված է, որ կարող է երկու ճիշտ պատասխան լինել, այդ դեպքում ուրիշ ոչ մի դեպքում երկու ճիշտ պատասխան լինել բացառված է, չի կարող։ Let's listen.
Do you believe in ghosts or UFOs?
I do believe in ghosts. I believe in ghosts because I grew up in a house where there is a ghost. My mum has heard it, my dad has heard it, my brothers have heard it, and I heard it one night where I was at home on my own with the dogs. I was sitting downstairs watching TV in the house on my own with dogs, and I heard footsteps go from one end of the house to the other along the corridor above. But no one's scared of the ghost. We just know there's a ghost in the house.
B.
Давай, Седан.
It's my turn. In the house where Harry grew up, there's a ghost that all of her family has heard.
Has heard, yes.
Have you ever given anyone first aid?
Yes, when I was 16, I was at home with my two younger brothers, and they were playing upstairs. I heard a loud bang, and my little brother came downstairs crying, and he hit his head on the door handle. And there was quite a lot of blood, so I sat him on the sofa and got a wet cold flannel and put it on his head. And told him to sit still for a few minutes while I rang my mum, who was working a night shift at the time. And then while I was waiting for her to come home, I just checked his head, made sure that it wasn't bleeding too much. And yeah, it was fine. My mum came home, took him to the hospital, so that's fine.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, sorry, Helena.
Maria gave her little brother first aid when what's elder brother church.
True.
Sofa and Kardashki children. Yes, Hitler one, but
No. No.
there are Gortits.
Her mother was not at home. Բայց վնասումը խփելով ոչ էլ սոֆայից այն Ջանկաներես շատ Ձեր Հա իմ բան լոլոն էի տեսնում դրա համար Okay. So, and the last one, please. Տեսեք երեխեք, դա ոնց որ դե հայրուն էր գալիս, ինքը հա կտրվել էր այն ինչ-որ բան հայրուն էր գալիս, բայց ոչ այնտեղ կա որ սոֆայից ընկել էր, ոչ կա որ խփել էր, հա, ինչ որ վնասված ստացել, բայց ինքն ասում I rang my mom, she came, այսինքն այդտեղից բանը she was not at home. Давайте, Jan, your turn. Now listen, Mark.
Are you good friends with anyone who is a lot older or younger than you? How did you meet?
I'm very good friends with someone much older than me in his 80s, and he was a director of a play I've been in, and we had the same point of view on a lot of things in life, so I speak to him a couple times a week. He's more elderly now, and I think I'm good friends with a number of people in their 20s who I met either at the gym or through classes that I take.
when he exercises,
Sure.
the third classes it increased.
Yes,
So
it
it
classes. Not stroke.
From classes that I take.
Through classes they take. They are in their 20s. Some. Okay, no. Well, so well, we still have some 10 minutes. Let's do listening. This is page 26, then we will check the homework, yeah? Well, now, now let's see. Listen to some announcements. Would you hear them when traveling by train or by plane?
Announcements.
Announcement, you hear some announcements. Would you hear them when traveling by plane or by train? By train, it can be by train, I mean by subway or by train. Metro or by train. Now, or by plane. Now let's listen and just write T or P. We will stop after each and say if it is by train or by plane. This is 3.1.
CD2, American English File, 3rd edition, Student Book 4, by Christina Latham Koenig, Clive Oxenden, and Kate Shamaki. Published in copyright Oxford University Press, 2021. 3.1. A. Good afternoon. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you all aboard JetBlue Flight 23 to Los Angeles. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 33,000 feet at an airspeed of 400 miles per hour. The weather along the way looks good, and we are expecting to land in Los Angeles approximately 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Plane.
This is your captain speaking. This is your captain speaking. Here we have heard some words. Just a second. We are flying at the altitude approximately. Some I don't remember what it says. What is altitude?
Altitude. Amplitude.
Amplitude. Altitude is bարձություն. Okay. Approximately. Altitude, approximately, I don't remember what she says, but anyway, altitude is bարձություն. Yeah, okay. So this is by plane. Then let's go on.
B.
Attention passengers, this is a track change. The 904 New Haven Line train from Grand Central Terminal with service to Waterbury will now depart from track 103. Passengers traveling on the 904 New Haven Line train to Waterbury, please go to track 103.
Train? What is what plane?
Train.
What's that? Listen, I get a barred listen. Make intonation check listen. The intonation check listen. But I think it's what Banchi was a chicken from the Absolutely. Intonation շարունակություն չեն դրում։ Շարունակություն են դրում կարող ոչ բոլոր բառեր են հասկանում, բայց շարունակություն են դրում այն բառերին, որոնք որ հասկանում են։ Հիմա բերի մատ նորից լսեք, տեսնենք ինչ է ասում, հա մոտավոր։
Good afternoon. This is your captain speaking.
Haven Line train to Waterbury.
Գիծը փոխում է ինձ թվում է։
Listen.
Attention passengers, this is a track change.
Track change. What is track? Trekking track.
Բեռնատը։
Track, truck, ճանապարհ, Дальше, հետո ենք լսում։
The 904 New Haven.
Ասում են, չէ, прибывает к этому пути։ Հիմա ասում է track change։ Ասենք դրանից առաջ ասել են, որ ես ինչ պետք է, ես ինչ ոնց են ասում, ճանապարհ չէ, այն ոնց են ասում։ Ինչ ուղի։
Բանը,
Գալիս է, ռուսերեն ասում են прибывает ко второму
на станцию, пути, ուղի երևի։
Հայերեն, չգիտ, ինչ է վեր, ոբշեմ, չեմ իշում ինչ ոնց են ասում, որտեղ քիչ է լինում, որ Հայաստանում են։ Ռուսերեն track են պլատֆորման են, մի հատ, չէ, ասես դուրս ես գալիս, երկու կողմից ճանապարհ։ Գից այդ է։
Երևի։
Line train from Grand Central Terminal.
Train barra, yes.
With service to Waterbury will now depart from track 103.
Will now depart from track 103. Will depart from track 103.
Passengers traveling on the 904 New Haven Line train to Waterbury, please go to track 103. The train is boarding.
Go to track 103. The train is boarding. Boarding. Посадка. The train is boarding. Началась посадка. Make it քանի ունհերթներ երեխեք. Whose turn is it? So B is train. Now whose turn is it? Whose turn was it? Susuna's turn. Now read please question 1 in B. Himate said, what do you need to know if you want to travel on the 904 train to Waterbury? What do you need to know? So, inch piti manas.
Where is it?
Bina. What do you need to know if you want to travel on 904 train to Waterbury? What do you need to know? Inch piti manas. What did he say? Train
change.
Let's remember the word.
Departure.
Departure, it's a noun. Depart is a verb.
Departure.
Departs. From track to track 103. 103. This is that you should know. Yes, he says that the track changes, etc., etc., etc. The thing you should know is that your train to Waterbury departs from track 103. Էդի մանաս։ Իսկ ամեն կարևոր տեղից ամենակարևոր ինֆորմացիան է, որ քո գնացքը մեկնում է 100-րդ ուղի է այդ է ասում, ով է ասում ուղի։
Yes.
Շտկի ուղի է, ուղի։ Okay, this is now Liljan will be your turn, I think, or maybe not, I don't know. Well, let's listen to the next one.
C.
Yes, trainee if it is on train, let's see what C says.
Attention please. Hudson Line service from Croton Harmon to Grand Central Terminal may experience delays of 10 to 15 minutes because of track work. We apologize for any inconvenience.
What is it? Track works.
It's playing, but what about
track works on the setting? Is it track? So it is train. What should we know? Not Norris it's inconvenience. Who hears what inconvenience it was? The train will be
customers.
But inconvenience.
Ահա, հասկա անհարմարություն, հա։
Ինչ լավ
To
է։
15 minutes because of traffic.
Grand Central Terminal with service to
delayed.
Waterbury.
Delayed.
C. Attention please. Hudson Line service from Croton Harmon to Grand Central Terminal may experience delays of 10 to 15 minutes because of track work. We
may experience
Mhm.
delays
24
from 10 to 15 minutes delay. Uşatsın.
apologize for any inconvenience.
Okay. So what should you know?
The Hudson Line service to Grand Central Terminal.
Now passengers
Passengers must
that
know that their train will delay.
will be delayed.
Will be delayed.
Delay uşatsın eline, eli. It
Ha.
must be put in the passive. Delay uşatsınlar zadержкана will be delayed.
10 or 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes. Okay, very good. Ադիրան ջան մի հատ ցեկել, երեխեք այդ բանալը, բաժակ չունի, բերել ապրոզ։
Հետ եմ գնացել,
Ո՜։
եկել էի լսել եմ նույնիսկ եմ գնացել։
Ապրոզ դու։
Չեմ մի հոգի չկա։ Իրան էի մի հոգի։ Չեմ կարծած, եկամ ստվացած նոր եշան։
Так, давайте дальше լսենք, երեխեք ջան։
D.
So she also was trained. Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask for your attention for the following safety instructions. Please,
To the following safety instructions.
please review the safety information card located in the seat pocket in front of you.
And the pocket
It's
in
a
front.
stewardess. He explained about
Steward. He's steward.
Steward, yes.
We have steward, stewardess, but now they mostly don't say steward, stewardess. They say flight attendant. Flight attendant. I think that no, kaka steward, stewardess. Me, but flight attendant.
Коротко и ясно.
Ամել բանի տարբերությունը չասեմ։
There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft.
Ինչ ասած։ There are 6 emergency exits. Emergency exit. Аварийный выход. 6 emergency exits in the aircraft.
All marked with exit signs. Take it.
All marked with exit signs. Exit is that. Yes.
A minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you.
Note to locate your nearest exit. Maybe it may be behind of you. Տեսեք, թե որն ավելի բիժայշի ավայրի դուքը կարող է նաև քո հետևը լինել, անպայման չի դիմացել։
E.
So this was plane.
This is the final boarding call for passengers Alice and Christopher Carter for Delta Flight 2116 to Las Vegas. Please proceed to Gate 3 immediately.
This is the final boarding call for passengers elegant. You could hear flight.
Yes.
Flight. Please go immediately to gate 3. Yes.
Plane.
Flight. 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 Boarding the pasat boarding can be on plane and on train as well. Boarding the pasat kana. Նստեցում են բայթե ասում, չես է։ Նստեցում են։
Երևի հա։
Նստեցում են ասում։ Այդ սամալոտի մեջ նստելն է, գնացքի մեջ նստելն է։ Board. Հա։
Boarding.
On board to board the train, հա։ Այդ посадка на самолет, ոչ թե այն посадка իջեցումն այդ landing-ը, իսկ ստեղ посадка, то есть на самолет, да? Your flight is boarding at gate 3. And if you look at the departure board, yeah, so you see your flight and say it is boarding. Boarding boarding and the gate is also written there.
I repeat, this is the final boarding call for Alice and Christopher Carter. Thank you.
Final boarding call. Final boarding call.
Արդեն պետք է թռնի էլի, հա։
Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you.
Call for Alice and Christopher Carter. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now listen. So it was also.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard United Flight 78 to San Francisco. We are currently third in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in approximately 7 minutes' time.
Now we are preparing for takeoff. You'll be in air in approximately 7 minutes. You drop it, okay.
We ask that you please fasten your seatbelts at this time and place all carry-on luggage securely underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments.
So we ask you to fasten your seatbelts, and put your carry-on luggage safely under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments. Let's call one.
We also ask that you make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright and locked positions for takeoff.
That your seats and your tables, tray tables, tray table are in full upright position.
Please turn off all personal electronic devices at this time.
Turn off.
G.
By the way, I was, it was also flight, yeah. I was surprised this time when I was flying to Moscow. I flew by Aeroflot, and there was Wi-Fi on board. Yes, on Aeroflot there was Wi-Fi. Yes, and I watched the film all the way.
Yeah. It was on plane.
Yes, there is.
But when I had traveled to Khanty-Mansis by Aeroflot this summer, I want to but by using Wi-Fi. But it's
no. Like you should. There was some instruction. You should follow some instructions to go. So I followed. Okay, maybe there are some instructions also. Like anyway,
you need to pay for it.
Maybe there are some. So this one was free. This one was not paid. Yeah.
The next train arriving on track 3 will be the 1025 Amtrak Texas Eagle with service to Chicago, making stops at Lincoln, Bloomington Normal, Pontiac, and Joliet. Please board using all doors. Full meal service is offered in a dining car, which is located at the back of the train.
The setting?
Next train will arrive.
In Chasset. So
please use all doors.
Yes, dining car in the.
If you want to travel to in 1025 to Chicago in the dining car, what you should know where the dining car is. What is dining car?
Dining room.
Գնացքն, բանը, բանի
But what is dining car?
բանը, ճաշը, ինչ էր։ Վագոն ռեստորան,
Positioning for takeoff. Please turn off all personal electronic devices
Let's
at
listen
this
once
time.
again.
G.
The next train arriving on track 3 will be the 1025 Amtrak Texas Eagle with service to Chicago.
With service to Chicago, we're going to Chicago.
Making stops at Lincoln, Bloomington Normal, Pontiac, and Joliet.
Making stops at Chicago. Huh?
Please board using all doors. Full meal service is offered in a dining car, which is located at the back of the train.
Which is located
Located the
back of the train. So what you should know if you want to travel on the 1025 to Chicago in the dining car is
situated
located in the end of the train.
In the back of the train, yes.
H.
This is a Brooklyn-bound F train. The next stop is Delancey Street.
Brooklyn bound, bound actually top was Brooklyn bound, I think, and what the width. This is subway. So Brooklyn bound, and when the last is Brooklyn, it's последняя станция Brooklyn, huh?
Change here for the J, M, and Z trains.
To Normal, Pontiac, and Joliet. Please board using all doors. Full meal service is offered in a dining car, which is located at the back of the train.
H. This is a Brooklyn-bound F train. The next
F train, huh?
stop is Delancey Street.
The next stop is Delancey Street.
Change here for the J, M, and Z trains.
Change here for, the trains are with the letters. Change here for the J, M, and Z trains. Hi, so when you travel by Yerevan Metro, you don't change because there's only one line. There are different lines. For example, следующая остановка такая-то, переход на линию. So in that station you can change to other. So not everywhere you can change. I think that поменять линию. There are different lines. So in general train, just like there's only one line going. Yes, you can change. So where you should know that you can change at the which street? I don't remember the name of all the street. At Potsdam, yes. The last one. Let's listen. No, the last but one.
This is the pre-boarding announcement for Aeromexico Flight 5279 to Mexico City. We're now inviting those passengers with small children and any passengers requiring special assistance to begin boarding at this time.
Asma, this is a pre-boarding call for passengers with children and passengers who need special assistance. So pre-boarding so this is this pre-boarding call, yes?
Please have your boarding pass and identification ready.
Please have your boarding pass and your identification.
Regular boarding will begin in approximately 10 minutes time.
Regular boarding?
No tarpes tas ropēts.
Thank you.
Yes, okay.
J.
Plane, yes. And the last one?
We have now landed in London Gatwick. Please disembark by either the front or rear exits. Make sure you have all your personal belongings with you.
Plane, boarding, landing, departures.
London has two airports, Heathrow and Gatwick. Huh? Please disembark from front and rear exits. Each. So you didn't know, for example, the word disembark. But if they have already landed and they tell you to disembark from the front and rear exits, I think so. If a plane is too big, you can like get off from two exits, from front and rear exit. Rear is hedevi durma. Okay, this was also train.
Plane.
Plane, sorry. Okay, Sinajan, we will have a break and then.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.